Good afternoon, Justin Prasad. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, so what brings you here to a counseling session today?
Well, it's just I've been struggling with alcoholism as of late, and I don't know. I'm trying to, every day just to forget about it, but it's just that every day I think about alcohol because of my situation that I'm in terms of work.
Okay, no problem. As an SSW worker, we are here to help you
Mm-hmm.
in any way that we can and give you resources and help uh, wherever needed.
Right.
So, as my role as a SSW worker is to provide you with help, supports, and resources
Yeah.
to achieve whatever it is that you need help with or whatever it is that you're going through.
Yeah.
So, can you please explain to me, like, give me, explain to me, like, when this started?
Okay, sure. So, um, even though I would say that this has been going on for quite a while now because ever since this whole coronavirus has been going around and all schools and businesses and malls are shutting down, and my boss told me that he's gonna try my best just to keep me and a few other guys around so that way they can make sure that we're getting paid and all. But unfortunately, my boss gave me some bad news, and it was the news that I really did not see coming, and I was really so pissed off with.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, so he told me how I'm gonna be laid off because due to this whole coronavirus situation until further notice, and I was like, "Are you serious? I thought you said you were gonna try your best just to keep me and a few other guys at your site." And he's like, I am, but my hands are tied. Garda's just gonna get rid of you until further notice. I'm like, so that means I ain't working anymore, huh? And yeah, and he's like, unfortunately, yeah, I ain't gonna be working until further notice. And I'm like, all right, whatever. And then after that, I just slammed the door behind him like so hard it almost came off the hinges. Then after, yeah, that's when I started drinking.
I see. I see. So what you're saying is that this has started after you got laid off,
Yeah,
and that's when the drinking started, right?
pretty much, yeah.
I see. So can you explain to me? And this is you can decide on if you want to answer or not. But what has a normal day been like for you after you got laid off?
Well, since you really want to know, usually I just wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, uh, shower, eat like big breakfast, and then after I head to the bar at so like from 11 in the morning until whenever it's closed. Yeah.
Okay. So, if you don't mind me asking, how many drinks do you usually have uh, when you're at a bar?
I would say about like okay, 12 pints of beer and then just 10 shots.
That's a lot of that's a lot of beer, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Also, um, so what you're saying is, I'm just gonna recap this a little bit. You've been drinking ever since you've been laid off, and that you drink pretty much from day to night.
Yep.
That's pretty accurate, would you say?
Yep.
Okay, so how do you feel during this whole situation? Is you feeling like stressed out and
Yeah, I just feel stressed out, but it's just that whenever I drink, it just takes the pain away.
Do you, if you don't mind me asking too, do you have like a family,
Yes, I do.
like a wife and
Yeah, I have a wife and I have two kids.
okay, so because have you ever, thought about like what your wife and your kids feel when you're acting like this around them?
No, I don't.
Yeah, so like if you ever thought like if you put yourself in their shoes,
Mm-hmm.
like how would you feel if somebody that's like your parent or a family member has been coming home? Like, and I'm not saying this to discourage you. I'm
Right.
just trying to put it all in perspective. How would you feel if somebody was that you love was going out. And
Now, what I want to ask you is this: why the hell do you care?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this, Mister. Justin. Just because when, as like I said, as a SSW worker, we gotta think of the whole big picture.
Right.
Like not just like you, but the people around you, the people who depend on you the most, which is your wife and your kids. And since you're, how old are your kids, by if you don't mind me asking?
Well, my oldest one is 9 years old, and my youngest one is only 4 years old.
Okay, so this comes from like child development standpoint. So if they see like as a child develops and grows up, and if they see manners that either parent or both parents are displaying,
Mm-hmm.
they could possibly mimic those behaviors into like their teenage years, their early adult years, and eventually adulthood.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking. That's why I'm asking. Have you ever thought of what they are going through or what they feel when you are acting? You know, when you come home smelling like alcohol and acting drunk.
You know, now to think about what you said, I think I wish I could learn. I could have thought about this a long time or until for whenever I started this whole thing. I really wish, but unfortunately, like I guess I was just too stupid to not think about
Hey,
that.
don't worry, you're not stupid. Just it's just a human emotion. You're
Yeah,
feeling stressed out. You just got laid off.
yeah, I know.
I mean, you people who are in that position sometimes they're not in the right state of mind. So I totally understand. I used to have a father who used to drink a lot when I was younger. So I understand the stuff that you are going through. And even my father, we it took him for a long time to realize, that he needed help, right? So it's a good thing that you are asking for help at this moment. And just to let you know, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's just that you need a little helping hand to get through whatever you're going through.
All right, well, so
So,
hopefully that's fine.
so some goals, because that's part of our
Yeah,
some goals that, and this is you can say if you like them or you don't like them.
sure.
So have you thought about like cutting your drinks down? Because obviously it's not going to be an easy path, but have you?
I've always thought about that, but I don't know where to start.
Okay, so for this next 2 weeks until the next time I see you,
Yeah,
whenever you feel like drinking and you drink, maybe see if you could cut down your drinks by half,
yeah.
maybe every single day
Mhm.
until the next time we meet you. How does that sound?
Sure, I can give it a try.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you have any hobbies like going to the gym?
Then you know what to think of, for you to just ask me if I used to go to the gym. I used to be real big on that back in my younger days.
Mm.
I used to do like push around a heavy weight at the gym, but like that was on a strict diet.
Yeah.
And the only time I probably drink is just probably only on special occasions or whenever one of my boys just want to take me out to a bar.
Okay, no problem. Have you, if you want, have you just thinking about going back to the gym to like relieve stress? Because going
Right.
to the gym and doing physical exercise is a good way of relieving stress. So you don't have to think about, going to the gym.
Mhm.
Or, I mean, you don't have to think about going to the bar and drinking to relieve your stress, and you thought about going to the gym. So, how do you feel about like going back, starting back going to the gym?
You know what to think about it? I feel like, man, I really feel like I think I should because I don't know because back in my days I will admit I was like a monster back then. But maybe I should maybe to think about it and what you just said, maybe I should return to the gym. I think I should.
And the one more thing, and if you don't agree, just tell me.
Okay.
This is just I'm just trying to help you figure out.
Yeah.
A resource that we have here at our office is AA, Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh yeah. I heard of that. So.
Yes. Have you? Would you feel? Would you want to come to an AA meeting just to see how it is, test it out for the first time, and then if you like it the first time, you could come back the second time. And if you don't like it the first time, you don't have to come back the next time. I'm just saying, do you this is one of our services that we offer. How would you feel about coming to an AA meeting?
You know, to be honest with you, I think you're my only hope. I only want you to help me out with
Okay,
this.
yeah, I understand that, but like this is part of my duty. We
Okay.
give resources
Yes.
to you, so I'm just saying, would you feel all right? And maybe I'll ask my supervisor if I could be in charge of that AA meeting that you come to.
Please, yes.
Would you feel
Sure.
that you would come?
Yeah. As long as you're in charge, hey, I'm all in.
All right, no worries. So
All right.
these are the goals I'm going to be working on. These 3 goals for the next 2 weeks until I see you.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to recap the situation that the session.
Yeah.
From today. So we talked about why you started drinking, which is getting laid off.
Yeah.
What your day is like,
Mm-hmm.
a normal day after you got laid off, and the people around you, how they are affected, and trying to get you to realize that how they feel
Mm-hmm.
when you're when you're struggling with your alcoholism. And then we talked about the 3 goals that we could work on until the next time we meet.
Okay.
So which is the cutting down the drinks by half every single day,
Mm-hmm.
going to the gym, and going to an AA meeting that I will host with
Okay.
other people and you.
All right.
So that sounds good, right?
Sure.
That's a good sound.
Right.
Okay, so next time we'll meet is April 3rd,
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time. Right?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.